What's up, YouTube? This is me, Asian Dave, aka Fanatical for Jesus, aka Dawei, aka David Chu. Just coming to you once again. I'm going to talk about something pretty controversial. It's pretty much, as you can tell by the title, are black women the least desired women in the country? And I came across this idea because I've been binge watching AIU. For those of you that don't know what that stands for, it stands for Atheism-Is-Unstoppable. And I've been binge watching his videos for the past few days now. And he said something that intrigued me. He said that according to studies done by eHarmony and Match.com, black women are the least desired women in the country. And y'all know that I love me some black women. I do. But I do understand how this phenomena that about black women being the least desired women in the country came to be. You see, when you grow, you see, we're inundated with images of the blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman as a standard of beauty. And when you grow up with this message like constantly being pushed on you, it's almost like you've been brainwashed to believe that it's true. So yeah, I mean, America holds up the blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl as the standard of beauty, and then if anybody doesn't meet up to that criteria, then they are considered not beautiful by default. And black women don't fit that criteria of the blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman. So then, by default, society tells them that they're not beautiful. Now, I think that's changing over recent years, though, because more and more people are starting to see black women portrayed in the media, beautiful black women being portrayed in the media, and because of that, black women have become more desirable to people. Like, yeah, they've been becoming more desirable to people, but they're still the standard is still held up as a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl till to this very day. Now, I don't know. I never fell for that standard. Like I never once been attracted to like blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girls or any kind of white girl for that matter. Um, my first first celebrity crush when I was a kid was Brandy. Like that was my first celebrity crush. I've always been attracted to black girls, and so I never actually fallen for that lie that the standard of beauty is blonde hair, blue eyed white girl. Like, but I know other people who have fallen for that lie, and they've taken the bait, hook, line, and sinker, and it's just sad. It really is that like whenever I talk to someone, they tell me that some new actress is hot. I can almost assume that they're talking about some blonde hair, blue eyed chick that's on TV. And I mean, if that's genuinely what they like, that's on them. But and that's cool. That's cool by me if that's generally what they like. But I'm willing to bet that they only like that because they've been told to like that all their life. So that's what they've come to expect that they like because they've been told all their life that that's what they like. Um, most of these people that I'm talking about probably never even dated a black girl before, so they don't know how black women are. They oh, that's another reason why black women are seen as the quote unquote least desired race of women in the country because of all the negative stereotyping that the media portrays of black women. Like the media portrays black women as being loud and ghetto, having an attitude problem, and being quote unquote masculine. And and then when people who's never had experiences with black women see um this portrayal of black women. Like, yeah, when people who've never had experiences with black women see this portrayal of black women on TV, they automatically assume that's how black women are. Well, it's not true. Like, that's the thing. I'm here to tell you that as someone who has only dated black women the black women I've dated were very feminine, were very supportive, were very kind, quiet, and just very lovely individuals, like, altogether. Like, I've never dated a black woman that was rude, obnoxious, ghetto, attitude problem. I've never dated a black woman like that. And so, the media has to put down black women because deep down, these people know that black women literally are probably, like I've said before, they are the most beautiful women in the world. So, but they don't want Americans or anybody to get that idea of black women. So they have to portray them in a negative light, so then people won't see them as the beautiful people that they really are. And I mean, even white girls have noticed that black women are more attractive than they are. That's why white girls will spend literally thousands of dollars to try and get their skin darker. They spend thousands of dollars to get butt implants and lip injections and breast implants. Like, they spend literally thousands of dollars to get this up so they can look like they have the body of a black girl, which we all know white girls don't naturally have the body of a black girl. But white girls, they desperately want the body of a black girl. They desperately want the body of a black girl, so they try to spend thousands of dollars to make themselves look like black women because they know black women are way more prettier and way more gorgeous than they are. And white girls are insecure about that fact because all their life they're told that they're the shit, that they're the cream of the crop, that they're on the top of the world, but then they look at black women and they see that black women are more beautiful than they are. So then they decide that they need to try and make themselves look more black so then they could be considered, so then they could feel like they're beautiful. Like, um, while at the same time, society tells black women that they're ugly and black women grow up with low self-esteem and they think because of what society has told them about white women being the cream of the crop and black women being on the bottom, these black women tend to have low self-esteem and they start to think that white women may be better than them because of what society tells them. But these black women need to realize that white women are trying to be just like them. So that should tell them something. That should tell them that they are truly beautiful and that they are truly that black women truly are the cream of the crop. Like, that's why white women are in hordes trying to be like black women. Like, that's just the truth. And I'm going to keep saying the truth. And the thing is, like, people like AIU who say, oh, well, black women are the least desirable women in the country. Like, like, it's just not true. Like, I don't care what eHarmony says or Match.com says. I know tons of people who love black women and who are attracted to black women. Like, I know tons of people who would date a black woman in a heartbeat. So, like, yeah, he might say that black women are the least desirable, but I mean, maybe at one time black women were the least desirable, but from what I've noticed how time is changing, black women are becoming more and more popular in society. And not popular, they're becoming more and more attractive as women in society. I mean, there's more black women now that are actually getting master's degrees and making something of their lives than before. Like, so black women are making themselves, are loving themselves more. And when someone loves themselves, that makes them more attractive. I don't care who it is. When someone loves themselves, that makes them more attractive. And I mean, that goes for anybody. That goes for white women. That goes for Asian women. That goes for Hispanic women, when someone loves themselves, that makes them more attractive. And black women as a whole, more and more of them are loving themselves and doing better for their lives, and are, because they're realizing that they are attractive and they do have good qualities about them, and that they are better than their white counterparts. They are, like, it's just true. They are better than their white counterparts, and they're more attractive than their white counterparts, and they're more intelligent than their white counterparts. Like, it's just true. And like, Um, but yeah, so I would like to see this so-called study that AIU is talking about how black women are the least desired women in the world, or not in the world, in the country. Like, I would like to see what year this study was made. Like, 'cause I'm pretty sure nowadays, like, based on how things are going nowadays, like, I'm pretty sure that study will say something different, because more and more people are finding black women attractive. I mean, just do a simple search on YouTube about just type in AMBW, type in BWWM, like black women, white men. There's more white men that are becoming more attracted to black women. There's even Hispanic men that are becoming more attracted to black women. Like, so, like, like every single race of men are becoming more attracted to black women, and like the numbers of men being attracted to black women are going up, while the numbers of men being attracted to white women are going down. Now, what should that tell you? Like, and so, like, any black women on my channel, like, don't get discouraged, because more and more men are finding you attractive, and um, yeah, it's just the truth. More and more men are finding you attractive, and they're breaking the mold. They're breaking the stereotype that is put on them, or put on y'all, put on black women, and they're saying, you know what? I'm not gonna believe the stereotype that's put on black women, and I'm gonna try to date a black woman because I find them attractive. And more men are becoming more brave in this society, and opening themselves up to wanting to date a black woman. So, anyways, that's all I have to say for now. Um, Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to rate and subscribe. Alright, deuces.